Relationship between meal locations and PPG. Number 004, March 14, 2019. By Gerald C. Shu, EclaireMD Foundation. Category: Diabetes. Managing blood sugar after meals, known as postprandial glucose or PPG, is one of the most important challenges for people with type 2 diabetes. It is influenced not only by the type and amount of food we eat, but also by where and how meals are prepared. To better understand this, I developed a tool called SmartPhoto AI, built on about 150,000 data points. This system uses food photos and meal details to estimate carbohydrate and sugar intake amount, and it also considers walking steps after meals, which reduce glucose. Other factors, such as weather, stress, sleep, illness, and even delays in glucose measurement, are also part of the calculation. For this study, I analyzed 1,309 days of data from June 2015 to December 2018. During that time, I recorded 3,992 meals across different nations and locations. On average, my PPG was 118 milligrams per deciliter, and carbohydrate per sugar intake was about 15 grams per meal. Results by nation. Meals on airlines produce the highest glucose spikes, with an average PPG of 134.6 milligrams per deciliter and 25 grams of carb sugar. Taiwan averaged 120.8 milligrams per deciliter. Japan averaged 117.8 milligrams per deciliter. Canada averaged 115.1 milligrams per deciliter. USA meals were lowest, averaging 117.0 milligrams per deciliter and 13.4 grams. Results by location. Home cooking showed the best control, 113.7 milligrams per deciliter and 11.8 grams. Airline meals were the worst, 134.6 milligrams per deciliter. Supermarket ready-made meals averaged 124.9 milligrams per deciliter. Individual restaurants averaged 126.2 milligrams per deciliter. Chain restaurants were somewhat better at 119.1 milligrams per deciliter and 12.0 grams. Key message: the data makes one conclusion very clear: home-cooked meals provide the best glucose control. This is because they usually contain lower carbohydrate and sugar content, and I consistently combine them with post-meal walking. In contrast, airline food and dining out tended to drive glucose much higher. This finding highlights the value of eating simple, balanced meals at home, especially for patients with diabetes. Even a small change, such as replacing frequent dining out with more home cooking, can lead to meaningful improvements in post-meal glucose control. Disclaimer: this content is for educational reference only and not medical advice. No doctor-patient relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be edited or republished as your own.